And Max is mixing pills with Kong, probably hoping to one day fall over into his goddamn coffee table. Just put an end to himself. Wouldn't that be anticlimactic?
Oh, dang it.
And with that, it was time to go to bed. No. Close enough. I've played this game plenty of times. I know the lines almost beat for beat. And that's a lot like, Apocalypse Now. Or the Spawn cartoon. When they introduced Chapel.
I don't know. I feel like
that show seemed like a little bit too
Todd
much
McFarlane can't make up his mind with what he wanted to do with. Yeah, it was it's just called Bullet, 1968. But Bullet with an I.
I've never seen
two
that.
T's.
Oh, dude.
Bullet.
Okay, shit, what's that dude's name? The dude from The Blob.
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
Right. Yeah.
Was he also a 17-year-old in this, even though he looked goddamn 30 plus?
No, this was a good movie, though. It wasn't
Steve
too
McQueen
bad.
Is one of those. Steve McQueen is a pretty good actor that, like, I feel like this day and age doesn't get enough attention.
We watched this during when Diva and I were on a fucking LA Noire binge. So it felt similar.
I need to find that. Because I feel like I've definitely heard about that before, but I've
not a bad movie.
Seen it, and I can appreciate a good.
It does have one of those, like, these movies from that time always seem like you were just saying, they just seem to, like, abruptly end.
That was
this
their
movie
thing.
just kind of ended out of nowhere.
That was kind of their thing. A lot of 70s movies, like earlier, like just around that time, they didn't really need a super strong third act. They could end very vague.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like it ended vaguely or anything. Like everything was concluded, but then it just kind of stopped. Like kind of like ends. It was like, okay, well, I mean, I know everything's resolved.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, true.
Kind of similar to that, which I kind of like that. As like
keep your head
down. If you were to do that in a movie now, I would kind of appreciate that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And some movies kind of do. I feel like Christopher Nolan tries to do that.
I want to do vague endings mostly with like my horror stuff.
I feel like you've not seen that many like Christopher Nolan movies
outside of Batman. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Sometimes
Memento.
I just forget. I always mix up directors and films all the time.
You've seen Memento, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Yep.
That one is one that kind of ends abruptly, but seems very rounded up by the end because it, plays backwards and then forwards.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you didn't miss a goddamn thing. And yet people still need YouTube videos with Memento explained. That's the thing.
See why?
Because people are fucking stupid.
Unless it's just like way too vague for you like that. Unless people, again, there's some people who just don't want to believe what's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they think, okay, wait, no, maybe there's a little more to this.
People
or maybe
just
there's a theory.
People can't accept an ending as an ending.
People
sometimes.
Also love being responsible for theories. Like filters, it's like
theory shit really annoys me nowadays because people just go too far with it.
And sometimes it's the people
go so fucking bizarre and out there that it just makes no sense half the time.
Yeah, sometimes people are the irritating part. They just want to make theories over nothing, and then unfortunately, sometimes it is the filmmakers themselves that they just leave shit so open, and it was like,
okay, yeah, sure,
they don't care. They want people to they want to be
oh man,
people question my film, man. I must have made a really awesome movie. If everybody's coming up with shit,
if you write a story, just fucking accept the ending that you saw in your head.
Yeah.
And just let that be.
Like
fucking
people try to achieve like what Jordan Peele achieved.
Yeah.
Or people were just making up theories for Get Out, and then he just kind of confirm, deny, and most of it was denied.
One of them, he was like, that wasn't originally, but I like that, so I'm going to claim that.
Yeah.
But Interstellar, you haven't seen it, but that's one of those movies that
I've seen chunks of it, and I can't stand it.
Ends in an area that it's that's kind of vague, but you get a sense of what's going on and you can totally just get it, but then it just kind of ends boom. But by that point, you're already 4 hours in, you're like, please just stop. So it's kind of like a relief that it's just suddenly stopped.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey goes to find fucking Anne Hathaway. Again, like, I would only want you to see parts of that movie just to be like, look how nice this looks. Like, look how beautiful.
I've seen a lot of. I've seen like
but
at least
as far
one
as watching
scene
the
from
entire
every
movie, I would
planet
probably
they were
show
on.
you parts of just be like, now here's this scene. Now, let's count the distance between when this happens to when it becomes relevant again.
Yeah.
Just to be like, try to explain this. Try to find a good reasoning. You know, like I still I liked it when it came out, but then the more I watched it, the more I was just like, And like, did you see Interstellar?
Didn't you literally?
Or
just
not
ask me
Interstellar?
that?
Sorry,
I
not
was like,
Interstellar.
what the fuck are you on about?
The Inception.
Oh hell no!
You know, both
Doesn't
eye.
bother. I was excited for that movie at first when I started seeing things for it, but then after a while I was like, I actually really don't care.
Again, another movie that, after watching it a second time, I was like, this is actually really fucking boring. Like,
Again, it's movies that want to try to be more
and like
more than what they really are.
I love Memento. I fucking super dig Batman Begins. Not Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight was pretty good up until like the third act that got
Unfortunately,
very
yeah, things started.
whatever. He's on a boat. Cell phones. Two-Face is just kind of killing everybody. He wants to kill Batman. He
Morals
calls
and
his kids.
ethics get brought into question when it makes no fucking sense.
And like just the third act was kind of weak, but the rest of the movie was pretty fucking strong. I still love the way Two-Face looks, despite his kind of weak third act.
That was the best.
Heath Ledger as fucking mom dad predicted, and I anticipated when I first saw it. And fucking perfect, brilliant. Even if it did accidentally potentially kill him.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Haha.
Okay.
Dual wielding a pistol and an Uzi just makes no sense to me.
I need to find another Uzi. Let me get through the door. Assholes. But
Portuguese,
yeah, then,
the language of jiu-jitsu.
The first time I ever saw Dark Knight Rises, I'm like, this movie's got issues.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see that movie either.
And honestly, I saw it because somebody asked me to go to the movies with her because she don't want to be a third wheel. I'm like, oh, sure. Fuck, I wouldn't mind seeing Batman. And then I saw it and I'm like,
Yeah. There's a reason Michael Keaton is still my Batman.
damn, Michael Keaton's fucking best. Oh, shit.
And I personally still don't hate Ben Affleck as Batman.
But we also haven't seen Justice
He has the
League.
potential to be good. It's just he needs to
'Cause
be given a proper movie to fucking do.
Some of the parts of the Justice League that I saw and just every little thing that I heard was that he just seemed like he had completely given up.
Well, it's because they changed his
When they were
character
playing
up.
it.
They made him Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That's from
Which
everything I've been
would
told.
irritate the fuck out of me. And that's one
I think you're
of the
just
first
shooting
things that I
random.
said.
So
Yeah,
that
it
he
was.
doesn't know.
No, I was shooting the glass.
Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. Come here often?
Sucking.
You fucking shouldn't. Shit, that should have hit somebody.
You.
Oh, damn.
But he has
Damn
recently
it.
said that he still wants to be Batman, I guess.
Just give him a fucking chance. Like,
Because he wants to
We
be.
only kinda saw-
They still, I think, plan on doing the Batman.
because Batman v Superman, obviously the movie sucks, but like him by himself doing Batman stuff was fun.
Could have been pretty good. And it was. I love Batman. But he does just seem so, like, overdone now that everybody has their own idea of what Batman should be at this point. That it's kind of hard to really
I don't think it should be that hard.
I know, it shouldn't
How does
be.
anybody with epilepsy play this fucking game?
Yeah, I know. I
Can't.
The first time I ever did that.
Not
I was
even
like,
just
oh my
this
God.
level, but like everything else. What are you guys still just doing?
I think I just did kill somebody who's
nah,
innocent.
that guy did.
Fuck you. Oh.
Oh, wow. Goddamn, fucking lunatic.
I'm fine.
It did happen.
I was half. By the time they already got her, I was half cut.
I pooped my pants. I pooped my pants. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that was like the clip being empty and you're like...
Get some of that stinky lake.
It's all this. You see all this
Yeah.
stuff in Brazil, and it just seems like a really dangerous place to fucking be.
No.
But it's where jujitsu comes from.
Is that racism? There's
Jujitsu.
a reason that jujitsu.
The
comes
gentle
from there.
art. Yeah, and people don't.
'Cause
You don't need to kill
everybody-
somebody.
Everybody does it. It's like, oh, this guy's trying to rob me. You trying to mug me?
Double leg. Yeah.
Hey, I'm boning.
What? Arm bending. This isn't where the cop is it?
Who the fuck's in here?
Or is it the other one?
I think I might have fucked him because I shot at him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he was.
Is that where he?
Yeah, he's in there.
God damn it!
Whoops.
You killed the one nice person.
My bad.
You beat.
I don't think
in
he's
this
dead.
entire
I think
fucking
he's just
game.
too afraid. I think he's super secured that door. I could try to go back.
Jesus.
Maybe. No, it's locked. Who the fuck?
Sunday. Nick is
Okay, they're dead.
off. I think Tracy forgot that you don't have like. I mean that you do have a set schedule now.
Yeah, then I'm off on weekends now.
Yeah.
Benefits of working for the state.
Well, schools.
Or, whatever. The county. Kind of like
Because
working
I don't
for
know
the post
what
office.
I don't know what my
and shit.
schedule will be if I get this.
What
other
is
job.
that going to be like? What is?
Same thing.
Yeah, just
That's what I was
different
doing
place?
before. Just
Yeah.
just over at the police academy.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, I don't know how that would be.
Just adults, no kids. So hopefully cleaning won't be as disgusting.
Like, as far as like days off.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen
Ooh, fucker.
they gave like a schedule like on the application, but it said
Fuck.
like I can work every day except for, and then it just doesn't give you the option for Saturday, Sundays. So I don't know what that's about.
The 4th of July.
Yeah, that
scared
was
me.
the rough part about working at the school is like days off are like few and far in between,
Killed your kidney.
and it kind of messes with you sometimes because it's like some days they just don't really need anybody there.
Why am I not reloading when I want him to reload?
I don't know, that was weird.
You fucker. Fuck you.
Good lord.
Reload. And who else wants a piece of me?
Probably would have shot her knowing you fucking luck.
Yeah, when I get to the fucking boat mission.
Yeah, I don't know how many times. you did
Then
that,
we'll
shot her in
see
the
how
fucking
lucky
head.
I am. You probably don't want to be holding that glass, Max. That was not a great idea.
Ugh. Wee.
I've never been afraid of heights.
I have bad vertigo.
I feel like that would probably fuck with me.
I'm standing on the ledge of a building. I look down. I'm gonna want to throw up and probably pass out and die.
Like
Then I'll fall.
if I hit the side of one of those things, like just that metal bar, I would probably just fall.
Fuck. Ha.
Ooh.
They don't have G-strings in Baghdad. Shit, man.
That would be blasphemy. That would cost so much shit.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot this is... You do get in the helicopter for a second. But,
And now I get to use a rifle, and it kind of sucks.
Yep.
It's got a beam, and I don't like
Marcello.
using that, so I'm going to turn it off. Were you drinking? Fuck yeah.
I don't think this game has any examples of R's being pronounced as H's, like R words, R names, because in Portuguese, or at least in Brazil, any word or name that starts with an R, you usually pronounce it with like H. Like there's a move, a takedown in Jiu-Jitsu called the De La Hiva, but it's spelled like Revo. Like,
fuck you, suckers.
and then so there's damn it. Now I'm spacing all these Jiu-Jitsu guy names.
My body.